Good morning and welcome to Mat Pilates. My name is Carl Larson with the Yes Lifestyle. We're going to be building on the series we've been doing. We started with just stretching a couple weeks ago, added a few movements to that last week with a slightly shorter session, and hoping to do a similar workout with an additional few movements this week. As most of you know, I myself have been recovering from having mono. So in the spirit of recovery, if you need to pace yourself, if you're new to this, new to Pilates, new to working out, take your time, go slowly, focus on form. If you need to do half a set, whatever it is, feel free to do that. Just do your best, listen to your body. If you need to take a break, get some water and come back. Anytime you can do that. But here's a loving reminder from me as I too am working back into working out. So that being said, we're going to start standing and we're going to come to standing on your mat. We're going to breathe to get ourselves started here. So standing with weight equally planted between both feet. Let's take a nice big inhale up. And then exhale down. Again, nice big inhale up. And exhaling down. One more time, nice big inhale up. And exhaling down. Good. Now I want you to notice where your breath is coming from. Place one hand on your chest, one on your abdomen. And as you take your nice big inhales and exhales, just breathing naturally, notice where that breath is coming from. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Again, nice big inhale. And exhale. One more time, nice big inhale. And exhale. So you might find more of a chest breather, a belly breather by default. Neither are right or wrong there, just an observation. But now we're going to bring intentionality into our breath, into our lateral rib breathing. Breathing into the sides of the ribs, expanding them out to the sides. Exhale, funneling them down and in. Again, nice big inhale to the sides. Exhale, funneling it down and in. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Nicely done. We're going to go into a side lunge. So stepping out to your side, get a nice inner thigh stretch, breathing into that. As you come back, we're going to take that foot, cross it in front of the other, and side bend the same direction that you were lunging. Again, bringing outside lunge. Bring it up and over, side bend. Good, side lunge. If you need it, slow it down. Feel free. If you need to hold that lunging stretch or that side stretch longer, feel free. Side lunge. And stretching up and over for side bend. We're doing 5 more. Again, we're focusing on the stretch in this lunge, stretching out that inner thigh. And again, a side of the body stretch here. 4 more. Try to keep the toes and the pelvis towards me through the entire movement as much as you can, and keep both heels anchored as you lunge and bend. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2 on this side. And last 1. Side lunge. To side bend. Nicely done. We're going to go the other direction. So stepping out to the side, again, getting that inner thigh stretch in that leg. And then coming up, stretching up and over. Circling those arms around to get to that side lunge. Stepping back, going up and over. Again, side lunge. And stretching. Stretching that inner thigh through the side lunge. And a nice side bending of the body. Let's do 5 more. Here's 5. And over. Here's 4. Up and over. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. and over. Nicely done. Let's do a little rotating side to side, stretching out the spine, getting those vertebrae moving. I like to do straight arms and then just let the momentum and weight of my arms add into that stretch. Last 2 and 1. Nicely done. We're going to go into a wide sumo squat. So wider than hips width apart. Feet are turned out on the angle, and we go down and up, down and up. You can rest your hands on your thighs. You can have your hands out in front of you, whatever's comfortable for you. Good, 5 more. Here's 5. Keep your torso nice and upright, broad across the front of the shoulder girdle, bracing through that core and lengthening through the crown of the head. Last 2. Last 1. Nicely done. Bring those feet back together. We're going to go into a back lunge with a knee lift. So it's stepping back. You can tap that foot in and then scoop and lengthen through the crown of the head as you lift it up. Or you can go straight back, straight to lift. Back, tap if you need to, and lift, or straight back and lift. 6 more. Stand tall into that standing leg. Here's 4. Bracing through that core. Last 2. Last 1. Nicely done. Other side. Stepping back, find your balance. And you can tap it in and then lift. Again, going back. You can tap it in and lift, or straight back and in. Pick where you're at. You don't have to keep up with my pace. You don't have to do a full 10. Find your own rhythm and focus on that form. We've got 5 more. Here's 5. Here's 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Nicely done. We're going to go into a curtsy lunge with a side knee lift. This can be even more challenging. So you're going to cross that leg behind you. This knee lines up with the heel on the front. So if I rotate to the side, you can see I've stepped back. This foot's angled that way. This foot's angled forward. Okay? So it's a curtsy lunge. And then we're going to bring our arms up and try to crunch those obliques, ribs to hip, elbow to the knee. So it's back, woo, and up. It's back and down, side oblique crunch. Back, side crunch. Do 5 more. Here's 5. And crunch. Here's 4. And crunch. Here's 3. And crunch. Last 2. And crunch. Nicely done. Other side. So again, crossing around behind you. Curtsy lunge. Bringing it out. Knees out to the side, elbow to knee. Bringing the rib to hip. Lunging back. And crunch. Good, lunging back. And you may find that one side is harder than the other. And that's okay. Just keep working at it. Back and up. 5 more. Back and up. Side oblique crunch. Here's 4. And crunch. Here's 3. And crunch. Here's 2. And crunch. Nicely done. Go ahead and just circle side to side, low rotation there. I need a breather. You guys are doing great. All right, we are going to bring it down. We are going to go into low lunge. So I'm going to start with my right foot forward, my left foot back. And I'm going to bring my hands down on either side of my foot, driving that right knee forward, driving that right heel back, breathing into this stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, nice big inhale and exhale. And then we're going to bring the hands up to that thigh. My toes are still both facing the wall in front of me. I'm going to bring my arms straight up towards the ceiling, pulling the shoulder blades down even as I reach up, racing through my core. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, nice big inhale. Exhale, bring those arms down, rotate towards me, rotate the back toes towards me. Breathe in, just reaching along those hands, shoulders are down. Breathing into that nice big inhale and exhale. We're going to straighten that front leg, palms towards me. You're going to come forward and rotate down, bringing the back of the hand to the inside of that heel or that ankle, or you can hold the shin if you need to. And then that top hand, you're going to look up at your hand if you can and keep your balance. You're pressing your shoulders back, pressing your hips forward. Keep really pressing those hips forward, trying to stay in a great alignment. You'll probably feel a little stretch if your lower back is tight. Breathe into that. Nice big inhale. And exhale, bring that top hand down. Walk to the center, both toes, on both sets of toes on both feet, pointing towards me. Breathe into that stretch. Let your head, neck, and shoulders fall into that stretch. Bring your elbows closer to the mat. You can grab your ankles, excuse me, and pull into that stretch. Whatever you want to do there. And then continue to walk it over towards your left leg, and we're going back into that low lunge. So bending that left knee forward, driving that right heel back, pressing through that leg, pressing through that knee, feeling this great stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Breathing into that. Again, nice big inhale and exhale. And then bring your hands up onto that thigh. Find your balance. And then bring your arms straight up towards the ceiling. You can hold your hands and reach them up. You can do straight fingers going up, but pull those shoulders down even as you're reaching. Feel that stretch. Breathing into that. Nice big inhale and exhale. One more time, nice big inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side. Rotate towards me, rotating that right foot, toes towards me as well. Shoulders down. I'm not arching my back. I'm just pulling the shoulder blades back and down and trying to keep these ribs down and in at the front at the same time. Breathing into that, reaching through those fingers. Nice big inhale and exhale. Straighten that front leg, coming forward, coming down. You can look up towards that hand, press the hips forward, press the shoulders back, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Again, nice big inhale and exhale. Bring this top hand down. Walk to the center for a stretch. Again, breathing into that nice big inhales and exhales as you try to bring your torso closer to your thighs, your head closer to the mat. And then we're going to come down onto our hands and knees. And we're going to sit with our legs in crisscross and do some nice spinal flexion and extension work. So hands on your knees. If you want your feet further apart, that's comfortable for you, fine. I like mine just a little bit closer. So hands on your knees. I want you to feel like you're pulling into your knees. As you pull against your legs, pull the shoulder blades down and lift the sternum forward. Your tailbone reaches towards the wall behind you, so it's an extension. Shoulders down, sternum up. Breathing into that, arching the spine, nice extension. And then inhale, exhale, scoop the tailbone under, rounding, hanging back from your knees, rounding back. Inhale, coming forward, extending the spine, eyes and heart forward, double and up. Exhale, scooping and rounding back. If you want to bend your elbows as you pull yourself forward, you can. So we inhale, drawing ourselves forward, tailbone up, shoulders down, sternum lifted. Exhale, scooping belly button into spine, tucking the tail under and rounding back. Again, inhale, extending. And exhale, scooping and tucking. Again, inhale to extend. Exhale, scooping and rounding it back. One more time. Inhale to extend. Hopefully this feels good. Nice mobility in the pelvis and low back. Exhale, scooping and rounding back. Come back up, sending that torso right on top of your thighs. We're going to shift to the right and left. Getting that nice side bend. Trying to keep the sit bones, those bony bones you feel when you sit on something hard, equally anchored. So the way to stay equally anchored in both hips are staying down as you shift side to side. Again, side to side. Good. Go towards your left. Extend forward. Go towards your right and round back. Again, left, forward, right, and back. Left, forward, right, and back. Left, forward, right, and back. Reverse. Go right, forward, left, back. Right, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, and back. Good. We're going to go real fluid. We're going to go around to the left, hitting all the points. So if you're a clock or a moving disc that's circling around, you're hitting every point of every side of that circle as you go all the way around. Come to the back and reverse. Go to your right, circling all the way around, extending, scooping, rounding, extending, rounding, scooping. One more time, all the way around. Come back, extend forward, and back to neutral, sitting nice and upright. Good. Let's swing our legs off to our right side. Keeping that right hip anchored down, arms out, shoulders down, reach long. Inhale on the exhale. That left hand comes down. You keep that right hip down as you stretch up and away from it. Coming back up, arms out, shoulders down. We're going to bend the other way. Again, inhale up, arms out, shoulders down, stretching up and over. Again, arms out, shoulders down, and going the other way. Again, arms out, shoulders down, reaching, stretching up and over, hold it there. And then drop that top arm, that shoulder forward, get a nice spinal rotation, breathing into that nice big inhales and exhales here. If you want to deepen it, reach towards the wall behind you, either in front of or behind, under the other arm, whatever helps to get you into that stretch. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, go ahead and unwind, bring it up nice and tall. And we're going to swing those legs off to your left side now. Both knees bent, it's kind of a 90-degree angle, right? Arms out, shoulders down. This hip, this left hip needs to stay down. That is your goal. It's a side bend, not a lean. We stretch up and over, bending through the side of your torso, reaching up overhead more than in front. And then inhale up, arms out, shoulders down, and go the other way. Again, inhale up, arms out, shoulders down, stretching up and over. Again, coming up, arms out, shoulders down, and we're going to go the other way. Again, inhale up, arms out, shoulders down. Keep that hip down as you stretch up and over. Breathing into this, holding it here, and then rotate that forward. Both hands come onto your mat. Breathing into that rotation. You can reach this hand towards the wall behind you to deepen that stretch. Breathing into it. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and unwind and come back up nice and tall. Good. Going back off to the right side. What we're going to do is you're going to have both knees up to the side, right? We're going to bring this top knee up. That foot is going to have the heel in the crook of your ankle of the other foot. You want this knee about wrist length away from your body, and you're leaning onto this hand, keeping the shoulder over the hand. All right. Some of you know where we're going with this, and you can adjust your position after we end the first one. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. On the exhale, you're going to press into that bottom palm, squeeze the thighs together, reaching up and stretching over. Nice side bend. And then bringing the hips down. Focus on the hips coming down towards the mat. Good. Inhale, exhale. Keep the shoulder down. Brace the core. Squeeze those hips together. Over, stretching. and bending, and then bringing the hips down. The hips should hit before anything else, leg or anything. Again, inhale, exhale, squeeze those inner thighs together, bending up and over, and coming back down, focusing on that scapular and shoulder stability. Good, let's swing the feet off to the other side. Same thing. That top leg, that heel is going to be kind of in the crook of the front of that ankle. You're kind of leaning onto this hand, but you don't want to sink into the shoulder. Pull that shoulder way down down away from the ear, back of the wrist on top of this knee. Inhale on the exhale. Press the hips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you stretch. Thighs together, nice side bend, reaching up and over, and then coming back down. Nicely done. We're going to take it onto all fours. So coming onto your hands and knees. Hands are directly on your shoulders and knees are directly under your hips, which means there is space between your knees, at least a fist width of space. We're going to start with some arch and curl. So exhale, scooping, rounding up, and inhale to extend, tailbone up, eyes and heart forward. Again, exhale, scooping, rounding it up, tucking the belly button in towards the spine, and then extend, tailbone up, eyes and heart forward. Exhale, scoop, rounding, eyes look towards your thighs. Inhale to extend. Exhale, scooping, rounding it up. And inhale to extend. One more time, exhale, scooping, rounding it up. And inhale to extend, coming back to neutral. We're going to do a few sterno drops, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Arms are straight and pressing into the palms, the scapula separate. Dropping down and up, down and up, down and up. Here's 3, 2, last 1. Nicely done. We're going to go into our tail wag. Picking up your right foot, the knee stays down at your pivot point. Swing it over the left foot, look over the left shoulder at your toes, and out to the right. Going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and right. Here's 3, 2 more. Nice side bends. And last 1. Bring that foot back to center and down. Picking up the left foot, swing it over the right foot, looking at the toes over that right shoulder, and swinging it out to the left, looking at it over the left shoulder. Going right to left, right, left, right, and left. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Back to neutral and bringing that foot down. Okay, we're going to go into our pelvic circles. So if you remember, we're going to visualize that there's a paintbrush attached to your tailbone. And we're going to dip that paintbrush into our can of paint. I was visualizing red paint for whatever reason. And then I'm going to make a baseball-sized circle on the wall behind me. It's nice and bold. I'm not ashamed of painting circles. Go ahead and paint that circle around the wall behind you. And then go ahead and make it a basketball-sized circle. Painting that circle on the wall behind you. The visualization helps with the fluidity and flow of the movement. Let's make it a beach ball-sized circle. Going all the way around. Nice beach ball-sized circle. Again, visualize that tailbone, that paintbrush painting on the wall behind you. So we're going to reverse that circle, go the other way. It's always harder this way around. Use that visualization to empower you to keep it as fluid as possible, painting that beach ball sized circle all the way around. Let's go to a basketball sized circle. Again, focus on that paintbrush, painting that circle around, and then a baseball sized circle, going all the way around. Nice little baseball sized circles. 1 more. And done. Go ahead and sit back into child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. I curl my fingers forward, get an upper back and shoulder stretch, and tuck my tailbone earth, sitting back into the heels, stretching it out that way, breathing into that. Nice big inhale. And exhale, and bring it back up onto all fours. We're going to add our opposite arm leg reaches back in today. You're welcome. So what we're going to do, it's a great stability exercise. We're going to start with arms only. Lengthen that left arm forward, straight up overhead, trying to bring it in line with the spine and pulling the shoulder blade down the back. And then bring that hand down. Notice the back stays flat the whole time. Reaching that right arm forward and back down. Again, left arm lengthening forward and down. Right arm reaching forward and down. Good, legs only. Start by sliding that left foot back. Notice my hips haven't shifted, my back is still straight. Brace through the core, keep the pelvis square with the ground as you reach that leg straight out behind you. And then bring it down and draw it in. Right leg lengthens back, trying not to shift or move the torso at all, bracing through the core. Reaching out, keeping my back flat, my glutes are engaged, my belly button scooping towards the spine, and then bringing it down, trying not to shift at all as I bring it in. Again, left leg reaches back, and if you need to keep the toes on the mat, that's fine. And then bring it back in. And then right leg reaches back, and then bringing it back in. Good, left leg goes back again, hold it out there. Right arm reaches forward. Reach long from the tip of the fingers to the tip of the toes. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down and leg in. Good. That right leg reaches back now. Try not to shift side to side with the pelvis. Lengthen that left arm. Reach long from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down and leg in. Again, left leg slides back, right arm lengthens forward. Reach long, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down and leg in. Right leg goes back. The left arm reaches forward. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down and leg in. Good. Give me a couple arching curls. Those were great. And sit back onto your heels again. A little child's pose, stretching it back. Breathing into that stretch. Nice big inhales and exhales. One more nice big inhale and exhale. Coming back up, we're going to go into plank, stretching both legs straight out behind you. From here, we're going to press it back into downward dog. So pressing back into the shoulders, pressing into every pad of every finger and palm of your hand. If you want to walk those feet in, try to press the heels down. You know, stretch to the back of the legs, breathing into this as you pull the shoulder blades down the back simultaneously. Nice big inhale and exhale. And feeling that stretch one more time. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lower the torso towards the mat. Chaturanga, lowering down. And then we're going to brace belly button spine. Engage your glutes and hamstrings. Pull the shoulder blades down as you press up into Swan. Breathing into that. Nice big inhale. And exhale here, tuck those toes under again, press it back into plank. Inhale, exhale, press it back into downward dog. Inhale and exhale here and bring it into walking dog or walking elephant, as we call it in Pilates Reformer. We're on the equipment, deepening that stretch from one side to the other as you go nice and fluid, breathing into that. Now, if your body is so tight that you just can't get into this move, you could have your hands up on something higher, yoga blocks. You could even do this with your hands on the seat of a sturdy chair that's not going to move away from you and still get a great stretch through the back of your legs. Get both feet down, Chaturanga. You can go down like I did, or you can come to a push-up position and lower it down that way if that's easier for you. Again, belly button spine, glutes and hamstrings engage. Inhale and exhale. Pull those shoulder blades down. Brace the core as you come up. Nice big inhale and exhale. We're going to keep going here. Curl those toes under. Come back into plank. We're going to press back into downward dog. Now in Pilates, this next move is Arabesque. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep our hips square with the ground. You're going to pick your right foot and reach it straight towards the ceiling without opening the hips. Keep the hips square. Breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Inhale, exhale, open the hips up towards me and reach that leg as high as you can. Breathing into that. Inhaling and exhaling. One more nice big inhale, exhale, reach it as high as you can. And then bring that knee down and forward between your front hands. You're now in pigeon. So with pigeon, to really feel it, you can have that heel of the forward leg closer to your groin if you need to, if you're tight. But then you want to try to keep those hips pressing square and forward to really feel this stretch. And if you're not feeling it as much, you need a deeper stretch, really square those hips, pull that front foot, that heel out away from your groin to deepen that stretch and breathe into it. You can even fold down over your leg if you want. And if you're flexible, it's almost like a rest position. If you're not, just do your best to breathe into it. We always want to feel but not force a stretch. And breathe into it and visualize those muscles relaxing or releasing with each breath. Again, nice big inhale and exhale. We're going to bring that foot in. You bring it back by your other leg. You'll never guess what's coming next. Other side. Press it back up into plank. Press it back into down dog or elephant. And again, we're going to keep the hips square with the mat. Inhale and exhale. Lift that leg up. Keeping those hips square. Breathing into that. Inhale again. Exhale. Open the hips up towards the wall behind you. Reach that leg as high as you possibly can. Breathing into that. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale, bring that foot down. Bring it between the hands in front of you and coming back into pigeon. Again, trying to square those hips. You can bring that heel further away from you. Try to have those hips square with the mat, with the floor, and breathing into that. And again, if you want to bring it down, you can. Wherever you're comfortable, wherever you feel that stretch, just breathe into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Lengthening through that back leg if you want to help deepen that stretch as well. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to come onto our back. So swing those legs around and go ahead and slide down onto your back. I know you're all probably going, whew, thank you. Finally. All right. So from here, we're going to go into coordination. Now, you may not be so happy with me, but that's okay. I can handle it. Bring those feet into tabletop. With your feet in tabletop, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to scoop and roll your head, neck, and shoulders up. At the same time, I want you to lengthen your legs. Then we're going to inhale as you open the legs together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, roll down. So again, inhale to prepare. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders up, lengthening the legs. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. I say scooping up because I want you engaging your transverse abdominals into a scoop before you roll those head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. We're going to do one more. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, open, together. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, down. Keeping your feet in tabletop. Bending your elbows at your side. We're going to go into a little oblique move here. It's a reach. You can think of a karate chop to the opposite side of your body. And if you want to lengthen the leg on the side you're reaching away from, inhale through center. Exhale, reach across the body.
Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Center and reach. Center. Reach. Center and reach. Center. Here's 5. And switch. We're halfway. Take a break partway through if you need to. And switch. Eyes look towards the hands. 4 more sets. And switch. 3 more sets. And switch. 2 more sets. And switch. Last set. Reach right, center, and left, center. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock your hips outside to side. Nicely done. We're going to bring our feet back into tabletop. If you need to, bring your hands to the hips. We're going to do dead bugs, but I always support and encourage finding and keeping your positioning of neutral pelvis and neutral spine. Get my MERS mixed up. Keeping all that in control is more important than your hands being up, okay? If your hands are up and that means your back is arching, your pelvis is shifting, then it doesn't help us. We have to focus on core strength and control first. So let's start there. Feet are on tabletop. We lengthen the right foot out at a 45 and then draw it back in. Left leg lengthens out at a 45. This should not move at all. The distance from rib to hip is the same on both sides. And in the front, it doesn't shift or move. And my belly button is pulling to the spine the whole time. And I'm not arching away my back from the floor at all. So if you're confident in that, bring the arms up and we'll add them in. So right leg, opposite left arm and in. Left leg, opposite right arm reaching and in. Reaching opposite arm and leg, scooping the whole time. Really brace, feel that low back, keeping perfectly straight compared to the floor. Lengthening out and in and out and in. Here's 4. Keep scooping. Here's 3. Keep bracing. Here's 2. Last 1. Draw it in. Hug those knees in. Nicely done. We're going to go into our regular bridging next. So arms at your side, feet come down. We're going to inhale on the exhale. Make sure your shoulder blades are down away from your ears. On the exhale, tuck the pelvis, peel 1 vertebra at a time up off the mat. Coming up, hips in line with the knees and shoulders, not above. Don't overextend, just nice and straight. And then exhale, articulate back down. Again, inhale, exhale, scoop, tuck, peeling up and away from the mat. And articulating back down. Inhale, exhale, scoop, tuck, rolling it up and back down. Exhale, scooping up and down. Exhale, scooping, rolling up and down. Let's do 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last 1. Hold it up there. We're going to squeeze those glutes and pulse 10 times. 10 squeezes. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it down. Again, inhale, exhale, scoop it up. Pulse for 10. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And roll it down. We're going to go into figure eights. Inhale, exhale, scoop, roll it up. We trace that figure 8 shape, that infinity sign, going down, around, and up, side to side. Each hip tracing half of that little infinity symbol. Here's 4, 3, 2, last 1, come back to center, and roll it down. Good. Again, inhale, exhale, scoop, rolling it up. We're going to do marching. So right foot up into tabletop and down. Left foot up into tabletop and down. Here's right. Nice control with the lower and the left. And those hips staying in line with the knees and shoulders. If you need to support your hips, you can. Breathing into that. Focus on that stability. And left. 1 more to each side. Here's right and down and left and down. Inhale, exhale, articulate 1 vertebra at a time. back down onto your mat. Good, let's stretch out our hamstrings. Go ahead and grab behind your right leg. Press the heel to straighten and bend. Press the heel to straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and hold it there. Point and flex those toes a few times. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex toes towards your nose, heels towards the ceiling. Breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. If you want to deepen that stretch by crawling and walking your hands up the back of your leg, you can, however you feel that best. What matters is that you're feeling the stretch to the back of your leg, wherever you're at. Again, nice big inhales and exhale. And then one more time, inhale and exhale, and release that leg down. You might find you need extra time in stretching. If you are also recovering from an illness or time away, your body's going to be tight. Straighten and bend, everybody. Press that heel to straighten and bend. So if your body's tight because you've been away from movement as much as you may be used to, or you've been ill, you're going to find you might need to take extra time in your stretches and also do them on your own on a daily basis. Point and flex. Always a good reminder to stretch every day if you can, and if you can't, realize that when you get back to it, it's going to be a little more challenging, but that much more needed. Then walk up the back of your leg, breathing into that. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, last one. And then relax it down. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and we're going to go into our classic bunches. Our feet come into tabletop, finding neutral pelvis and neutral spine. We're going to inhale, exhale, scoop, roll the head, neck, and shoulders up, and inhale down. Exhale, scooping up and down. Notice I'm reaching through my hands, keeping the shoulders pulling down away from the ears as I scoop my belly button to spine. Always focusing on the shoulder positioning and stability as we go. Scooping up, my eyes look towards my thighs. So I have a nice gentle nod of the head. Two more. Here's two. Keep scooping. Last one. Good. We're going to roll it up again. Hold it there. We're going to reach side to side. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep scooping. Last 2. Last 1. And then relax down. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and we're going to go into rolling like a ball. So go ahead and come on up if you can from there. Come up to sitting. We go from sitting tall to scooping belly button to spine, curving the back under a C curve, and then a deep C curve. Your tailbone is tucking under. You're scooping the abdomen in. Everything is scooped and tucked. We hold our legs. We're going to keep the distance from heels to knee to glutes the same, not letting it change. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Roll back to your shoulders, not your neck, and head and up. Keep scooping and tucking, pressing every vertebra into the mat as you go back. Keeping the tailbone going up towards the ceiling as you go back and come up. 7 more. There's 7. Keep scooping the whole time. There's 6. Here's 5. And 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Nicely done. Can you hold it there? Before you let your feet down. That is great. We're going to roll onto our stomach. We're going to do some prone work here. We're going to start with our thigh beats. So reaching your legs long behind you. Scooping belly button to spine. Sometimes you can visualize like an ice cube or a tap under your belly button, and that will help you scoop and engage your transverse abdominals. Squeezing your glutes and hamstrings, reaching long into those legs. We beat the inner thighs together. Beat, 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 beat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go into a crisscross, 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 crisscross. Keep going. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Last one, nicely done. Let's stretch out those quads a little bit. Go and grab your foot with your hand, pulling that heel towards your glute, towards your butt. Bring into that stretch. You're opening up to the front of your thigh, the hip. Think of reaching your knee towards the wall behind you to deepen that stretch. If you're so tight that you struggle to reach it, you could use a stretch strap to pull the foot towards you or a towel. Lots of options there to get into that. Set up a session with me and to work on those things directly too. Inhale and exhale here. One more time, nice big inhale. And exhale and release that foot back, grabbing your other, bringing that heel towards your glute. Opening up through the front of the hip. You need to deepen that stretch, so you're reaching that knee towards the wall behind you, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. Breathe into that, inhaling and exhaling. One last time, nice big inhale. And exhale. Release that foot down. Okay, we are going to go into our single leg kicks. So shoulders pulled down away from the ears. Scoop the spine and squeeze those glutes and hamstrings. Everything from my ears to my butt is on right now. We're going to go with a flex foot. We kick, kick, and reach and away, bracing through the core. Kick, kick, and reach. Kick, kick, and reach. Kick, kick, reach. Kick, kick, reach. Try to kick the butt with a your torso down to the mat. Bring your hands to the middle of your low back. Double leg kick. Both feet come up. It's a kick, kick. As you reach, you slide the hands down the glutes and extend. Again, kick, kick, and reach. Kick and reach. Kick, kick, reach. Kick, kick, reach. Kick, kick, reach. Two more. Kick, kick, reach. Last one. Kick, kick, reach, and hold. Keep bracing through the core. Bring those hands around to your shoulders and bring it down. We're going into Swan. Okay, elbows are up. I'm going to brace my belly button, spine, engage my glutes and hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, everything braces. Inhale again, pull those shoulders down away from the ears as I press into the palms to come up. Breathing into that. Inhale again, exhale, lowering down. Again, inhale to prepare, exhale, scoop the belly button, spine, glutes and hamstrings come on. We inhale to press up, shoulders down away from your ears. Nice breath here, and lower down. One more time, inhaling to prepare, exhale, scoop belly button, spine, glutes and hamstrings engage. Inhale to come up. Breathe into that nice big inhale and exhale here. And then exhale, coming down. Good, press it back into child's pose, stretching it out the other way. Sitting back onto your heels, curling those fingertips forward, breathing into that. Nice big inhales and exhales. And again, inhale and exhale. We're gonna bring it onto your side. So lying on your side, your knees are bent. Your hips, knees, and shoulders are stacked, and I want your arms straight out in front of you towards me. If you have an uncomfortable neck, you can always put a little pillow under your head for these. We're going to inhale, opening the arm up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, reaching behind you. Eyes follow the hand. Okay, nice rotation and stretch. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Inhale again and exhale forward. So these are a little open book stretch. Again, inhaling up. Exhale, reaching towards that wall behind you, following the hand with your eyes. Inhale and exhale here, up and forward. Again, nice big inhale up. Exhaling back, breathing into that.
Inhale and exhale here. Inhale and then exhale, coming forward. Okay, we're gonna go into our little pinwheel arms. Inhaling up overhead. Fingers stay as close to the ground as you can and rotating back behind you, keeping the arms as straight and lengthened as you can and keeping the movement as fluid as possible. Coming back up overhead, when you get above your head, the palm's going to rotate towards the ground. So back up overhead, the palm rotates and comes forward. Good. Inhaling, stretching up and over, rotating, open and back. Moving back up and rotating forward. One more time. Going up and over and back up. Again, forward. Nicely done. Let's come up and swing our legs around to do the other side. So again, arms are straight out in front of you. We're going to inhale up and open the palm, go up and over. And we'll get back to that open butt, don't worry. And then bringing it back up and rotating forward. Again, inhaling, sliding, keeping the fingers as close to the ground as you can as you go up and over, looking towards the wall behind you. And then bringing it back up and rotating it forward. One more of these. Inhaling up, circling around behind you, and then coming back up and forward. Nicely done. Our open book stretch. We're going to inhale up, exhale, open the torso, eyes look towards the hand behind you. Nice big inhale and exhale here, and then inhale, exhale, bring the arms forward. Again, inhaling up, exhaling back, hold that stretch, take a nice big inhale and exhale. And then inhale again, exhale, bringing the arm up and forward. One more time, nice big inhale up, exhale, opening back. Yeah, that nice spinal rotation and chest opening. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Inhale, exhale, bring that arm back up and forward. Good, we're gonna line to your back for our final move. We're gonna do our angels in the snow. So again, this is a full body coordination, fluidity movement, fluidity of the shoulders and the pelvis, spine. And it's a great spinal rotation because we end up adding our knees, rotating away from the direction of our head and our arm. So to start, let's start just with the arms. One arm is up and the other is down at your side, and you fluidly rotating them along the mat, one up, the other one down, as if they're one solid board going through your body that's rotating side to side. Now I want you to look toward the arm that's closest to you, and then look away towards the other arm. So your head rotates side to side, side to side. You're gonna bring it back towards me. You're looking at the arm that's up, and then you're gonna add the knees. The knees go the opposite of the way that you're looking. So as we switch, the knees come towards me, and you look away at your arm. Switch knees away, arm up, eyes towards me. Switching knees towards me, looking away at your arm. Switching knees away, eyes and arm up towards me. Going side to side, keeping it nice and fluid. Enjoying that nice movement, stretching, mobility, rotation, breathing into that. One more to each side. And back to center. Again, nicely done, everyone. You go ahead and come up to sitting. Great work today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Kari Larson with the Yes Lifestyle. We do this every week, and I look forward to having you join us again in the future. Have a great day.